Hello, this is Tristan from heartratemonitor.co.uk, and this is a quick video review of the new Epson SF-810, which is their new top of the range GPS sports watch, which has the benefit of a built-in heart rate sensor on the back, so heart rate is taken off the wrist as opposed to via a chest strap. The SF-810, like anything new, it's different buttons, so compared to the Garmin's or the Polars or the Sunters I've been using recently, it does take a little bit of a while to get used to, but that certainly is not a criticism. Quick press of the bottom left puts it into heart rate mode. Heart rate is then picked up by the LED sensors on the back through the blood pump under the skin. That's proven to be very accurate, reliable and quick to detect. The heart rate is not transmitted with some of the products, like the Mio Fuse for example. As well as picking up the heart rate from the wrist, it can be transmitted via Bluetooth or ANT+. I don't think this does that. I've not had any feedback yet from Epson, but I don't believe it does. So it's just kept internally for use in the watch. So there's my current heart rate being picked up through the blood pump under my finger. Top left is a backlight. The watch itself has a very clear display and good contrast, good viewing angle. Bottom right is to review, sorry, I need to go back to time of day. Bottom right will allow me to track back through previous sessions, and I can look at the data from previous training sessions. Like most modern GPS sports watches at this level, there is a supported app, the Run Sense app, which can wirelessly send all the data from sessions between the watch and the app, and also you can upload those then to the website for further analysis. And it works fine, it's good, it's competent, it's not overly technical. You maybe don't get the same feedback as you do from something like the Polar Flow, but it definitely does the job. So back to the watch, I'm just going to exit from this screen. Sorry about the focusing here, we do have a bit of a problem with the focusing. Go press back and then back again. To start exercising, top right, we don't want it to look for a GPS, so I'm going to just press indoor. The screen's black because it's not recording. That's a good innovation. It tells me it's not currently recording. If I want it to record, it's press the top right. Once you're exercising, you've got 3 customizable screens, and you can choose between 1 line, 2 line or 3 line of display, and you can choose what goes onto each line. So there's currently my 3 displays. I'm just going to quickly go into the settings, so I'm going to pause it. Into the exercise settings here. These are the main exercise settings. So AT auto lap, auto pause, target pace, heart rate on or off, setting and also setting the 5 zones, alarm whether it's vibrate or silent, tap, certain features can be activated by tapping the display, GPS tells me the current GPS strength, and finally screen would allow me to set the different, so screen 1 for example, I want it to be a 3-line display, and then I can then choose what I want on each line. Line 1, and I can then choose between a whole dozens of options. Obviously average speed, maximum speed, lap time, calories, etc., altitude, ascent, descent, stride, average stride. Hopefully you get the idea. And then once I've set my displays, I then go back and back again, and now back to the exercise mode. Obviously you don't do that all the time, you only need to do that once probably. You do also need to do that to change the sport. It would be nice if there was a quick button to change between cycling, running or walking. They're the 3 sports that the watch supports. Unfortunately, when you do change sport, the displays don't change, so there's not a cycle specific screen or bike specific screen. So quickly back into exercising. Let's imagine I'm exercising now. I've got the information I want on my display. The 5 circles on the top, quick glance to show you which heart rate zone you're in. So I'm currently in heart rate zone 1. And to finish the exercise, it's press and hold the top right, and then the file is put to memory, and then once that's put into the memory, I can recall it quickly here on the watch, or if I press and hold this bottom right, it will connect to my phone, and then the data will be transferred to the watch. I'm running out of memory card. It's the Epson SF-810. It's a good alternative to something like the TomTom Runner Cardio. It's not quite the functions that you'd get in something like the Garmin Forerunner 225. It doesn't have an activity tracker. But for people who want a good, nice, neat GPS sports watch, predominantly for runners, then it comes highly recommended. So yeah, good job Epson, and we like it a lot. A couple of quick things. This innovation on the strap is great. Often when you exercise, your wrists do get bigger or smaller. This area here is good for expanding, but keeping it comfortable but tight on your wrist. It has got, I haven't got it here right now, the charge is quite large, it's proprietary, it's a docking station it clicks into. But yeah, overall I'll give it a good 7.5 out of 10. I've liked using it. I've got to return it now to Epson for somebody else to test. Thank you very much for listening to the review today. More information on heartratemonitor.co.uk. Thank you for listening. Bye.